What it do, family and friends? Welcome back to the Church of Black Power. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe along with the notification bell so you can be notified whenever videos like this drop. Please make sure you're hitting that like and share button so we can beat up the algorithm. Make sure we get this message out to the ears that need to hear. And if you haven't done so yet, please go into the description, hit that link to change.org, and make sure you put your signature on the petition for reparations. And with that being said, family, it is getting hectic out here with these illegal invaders running around. Oh yes. A lot of things happening. One of the things I want to bring to the family's attention is the lack of respect for police officers. I mean, because a lot of the things that these illegals are getting away with, Black Americans can't even get away with sneezing in front of an officer. But these folks are literally not pursued, and if they are pursued, they're released immediately. And we done had several conversations about this. This isn't going to be a long, but I want to show you what they're doing. And it's I don't even know how to even address this one. So I'm just going to get to the video and let you guys see for yourself. So the caption of this says, "Third world NYC immigrants driving around spraying fire extinguishers on police officers." Spraying fire extinguishers on police officers. Spraying fire extinguishers onto police officers. This is what's going on right now in Gotham. Let's check it out.
Yo. Los diablos. Los diablos. Yo. Los diablos. Los diablos.
So, family, in case you're wondering why he's covering his face, because, you know, they don't get consequences. The last brother that I did the last illegal migrant that I did a stream about, he was running around telling his 300 followers online to come to America and to break into unoccupied homes, talking about squatters' rights, saying he got the information from his African friend. So a few days after that, if not about a week after that, he ended up getting arrested and deported because of some of the things he was saying and doing. So I'm guessing that these folks must know that, and they're covering their face so that they can't be identified, so that they can't be deported. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about how you come to a country, the country is gracious enough to give you free food, free health care, free housing, $1,000 a month, maybe even more if you have a certain amount of people in your family. And they're giving you all these things over the citizens who actually need it. And instead of being a grateful illegal, saying, I'm going to keep my head down at least long enough for me to become a citizen, they're riding around doing things like this.
Yo. Los diablos. Los diablos.
But black Americans can't even talk back to police officers without getting unalived. When people talk about there's no racism in this country, you just gotta lift yourself up by your bootstraps, and if you just comply and do what people tell you, you don't have to worry about any of no. Because since Biden got in office, we done seen a whole U-turn on what policing looks like. We done seen a complete 180 on the way the so-called police are trained nowadays. Oh, but they're not like that with us. Only with the illegals who aren't tax-paying citizens. How does that work? How does that work? But you got a gang of people trying to convince the black community that we need to be on board with these illegal invaders being brought into the country. And if you remember, I did a stream a while back on how Venezuela emptied their jails and sent them all out of the country, exiled them. I wonder where all those people ended up. Mexico has tried to strong arm America, saying if you don't do A, B, and C, give us X amount of money every year for, the Latino American countries, then we're going to allow them to continue to flood the zone. Everybody's trying to eat off of this situation, including these politicians who have investments in these companies in which are providing these people with services. If you're ever wondering why a Chicago mayor would give a contract to a company that isn't based in Chicago and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars for services that could be done for less, you might need to check and see if they got some sort of stock in those companies. You might want to check and see if they have somebody that they know working for those companies who give them kickbacks. There is a lot going on when it comes to this illegal invader crisis. Oh, but they'll try to get you to be on board with it. You know what I say, family and friends. Fellow soldiers, it's a no for me, dog. In the words of Randy Jackson. Get somebody else to do it. These are the same people that when they become citizens, they'll be on your city councils trying to take more resources away from black Americans. Nuri Martinez. These are the same people that will literally become a citizen and then immediately turn Republican and start wagging their fingers at Black Americans about what is and isn't American, or you ain't black if you don't do whatever the hell they say you do. Victoria Gomez. These are the same people that's the same people. The same white supremacists we've been fighting, these people are too, just with different skin tones. So family, make sure that you do not allow these folks to come to you and try to convince you it's for the benefit of the country to have these people here. There's no benefit for this.
Yo. Los diablos. Los diablos.
Either we all gonna live comfortable or we all gonna live discomfortable. Make a choice. Because the black grassroots, we've already made ours. 2024 President Couch and Vice President Love Seat is offering us something that the Democrats and that the Republicans are not. And that's to have our back. Quite literally. With that being said, family and friends, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you can be notified whenever videos like this drop. Please make sure you're hitting that like and share button so we can beat up the algorithm. Make sure we get this message out to the ears that need to hear. And if you have not done so yet, click that link in the description and make sure you put your signature on the petition for reparations@change.org. Family, we don't need to do nothing. They want us to do something. They want us to accept these people. We don't need to accept anybody, and we don't need to put on a cape for anybody, and we don't need anybody coming to us trying to tell us how we need these people. We don't. And with that being said, family and friends, the doors of the church are closed. Peace, family.